These are the leading headlines tonight. Sarawak government awaits expert advice regarding Mount Ruang volcanic ash. Datuk Patinggi Abang Zohari and Enlivens Aidilfitri open house of Pantai Damai Assemblyman. Sarawak Premier continues Aidilfitri visit at former Tanjong Datu Assemblywoman'S residence. Government continues commitment to safeguard people's welfare. Unity government considers allocating funds for opposition. 8 organisations in Pakan receive MRP grants. Assalamualaikum and good evening. The Sarawak government is still awaiting expert advice before taking any action regarding the statement from the Meteorological Department (MET) Sarawak that volcanic ash from Mount Ruang's eruption in North Sulawesi may reach the airspace of the state. Sarawak Premier Datuk Patinggi Tan Sri Dr. Abang Abdurrahman Zohari to Datuk Abang Openg stated that this possibility might occur as the ash plume could be carried by the wind to other areas, but the state government is still awaiting advice from experts.
Allahualam, saya mesti dapat komen. Tapi yang berlaku, kita tahu. It could be the wind can also buat ke tempat lain. Tapi, kalau kerana advice tidak saintis.
He made these remarks when approached by the media at the Hari Raya Aidilfitri open house of the Sarawak Deputy Minister for Utility and Telecommunication, Datuk Dr. Abdul Rahman Junaidi in Kuching on Thursday. Furthermore, Datuk Patinggi Abang Zohari clarified that the ash plume is unlikely to reach Kuching but may reach northern Sarawak such as Limbang up to Bintulu because Sulawesi is situated to the north.
Dia kenanya Sulawesi sebelah utara. Okay. Sebab dia untuk Kota Kinabalu yang nangga kita ni angin. Tufan angin. Okay. Kita di selatan tu kecil. Siap mungkin lah, tapi saya fikir Biden yang pun force ada kurang. Yang sebenarnya yang kita khawatir yang partikel. Kerana yang wow ya. That's why belon siapa terbang kosong. Ini semua partikel. Kalau benda kata saintis, saya bukan saintis.
Meanwhile, the visit to the residence of Datuk Dr. Abdul Rahman marked the continuation of the Sarawak Premier's Hari Raya Aidilfitri open house visit. The arrival of Datuk Patinggi Abang Zohari and his wife Puan Sri Datuk Ahmad Jumaani Tun Tuanku Bujang at around 7:45 p.m. received a warm welcome by the Pantai Damai Assemblyman and his wife Datin Siti Syurgaya Ahmad Zaidin as well as their family members. Also present were Sarawak State Secretary Datuk Amma Muhammad Abu Bakar Mazuki and his wife Datin Amma Baduyah Bujang as well as Deputy Minister in the Sarawak Premier's Department, Law MA63 and State Federal Relations Datuk Sharifah Hasidah Said Aman Ghazali. After that, the Sarawak Premier visited the residence of former Tanjong Datu Assemblywoman Datin Patinggi Datuk Amma Jamilah Anu in Santubong. The arrival of Datuk Patinggi Abang Zohari and Puan Sri Datuk Amma Jumaani at 8:30 p.m. was also accompanied by the Sarawak Minister for Tourism, Creative Industry and Performing Arts, Datuk Sri Abdul Karim Rahman Hamzah and Sarawak State Secretary Datuk Amma Muhammad Abu Bakar Mazuki. Also present was Sarawak Deputy Minister for Energy and Environmental Sustainability, Datuk Dr. Hazlan Abang Hipni, Datuk Sharifah Hasidah as well as Tanjong Datu Assemblyman Azizul Anwar Adnan. During the visit, the Sarawak Premier signed a memento in the form of a book before having a meal of various traditional Hari Raya dishes with the other distinguished guests. In other developments, the government continues its efforts to safeguard the welfare and ease the burden of the people in this country, especially those affected by disasters. Minister of Women, Family and Community Development, Datuk Sri Nancy Shukri, stated that assistances are being channeled through the Department of Social Welfare for victims attacked or killed by wild animals.
Adik kita sudah menyerahkan bantuan secara ad hoc saja untuk mereka boleh makan minum. Tetapi kalau sudah dijumpa nanti memang ada lagi bantuan untuk mangsa yang diserang oleh bahan binatang buas. Memang ada. Tetapi itu apabila sudah selesai semula. Aidilfitri itu di bawah Jabatan Kebajikan, memang ada yang kita mampu untuk. Okay.
She said this when met by the media after visiting the search and rescue area for an elderly person believed to have gone missing after being attacked by a crocodile at Sungai Rayu Lundu in Kuching on Friday. Various local agencies have joined forces to broaden search efforts along the small rivers to find the 76-year-old individual who went missing since last Wednesday. Meanwhile, Datuk Sri Nancy said that the unity government is currently considering plans to allocate funds to members of parliament from the opposition.
Oh, itu sebenarnya memang sudah lama sudah dibincangkan bersama, cuma mekanismenya sebab yang pembangkang telah diminta untuk berbincang dengan Timbalan Perdana Menteri dua, iaitu Yang Amat Berhormat Datuk Khadilah, dan menunggu mereka untuk memberi tawaran. Jadi saya rasa itu bukan menjadi masalah, tinggal mereka perlu mematuhilah apa yang ditendaki oleh kerajaan perpaduan. Ya.
8 organisations in the Pakan constituency have received minor rural project MRP grants totaling RM200,000. Advisor in the Sarawak Premier's Office, Food Industry, Commodity and Regional Development, who is also Pakan Assemblyman, Tan Sri William Mawan Ecom, presented the grants in a short ceremony held on Thursday. The recipients involved the Resident and District Office Rendo Clubs, Village Development and Security Committee JKKK, Women's Bureau, Community Organisations and the Sarawak Dayak National Union SDNU. According to Tan Sri William Mawan, the grants were allocated for the organisations to carry out their annual activities. Therefore, he expressed hopes that those activities can also help in disseminating information in the developments and policies that are planned and implemented by the Sarawak government. And that's the English edition with me, Didi Nursyafiqah. More news can be found in our official portal ukas.sarawak.gov.my and social media platforms including Facebook and YouTube. Let us conclude the bulletin with a preview of the upcoming 21st Malaysia Games, which will be held in Sarawak later this year. #Saluran Informasi Rakyat. Have a good night.